Alright, here we are at 17 Shepody Crescent, Florenceville, Bristol, New Brunswick. This is the entryway, nice little deck to the driveway there. Enter straight into a mudroom, couple closets there for your coats and boots and all those things. This door goes to the laundry room, which you can also access from the other side, which I'll show you. Pantry set up in here. Goes to the kitchen. I'll just show you around the corner here to the coat and boot closet. Go Blue Jays. All new flooring throughout the main floor here, and the paint is pristine. Kitchen, which would be original to the house, but it's been painted and backsplashed and new appliances and all that over the recent years. They're not soft closed, which is okay for the age of the kitchen, but it's in really good shape. Countertops, lights, all that are new. So they kind of have two dining rooms. It's kind of an eat-in kitchen here. And then there's a dining room space between the kitchen and the living room here. This door goes into the garage. So this guy runs a skate sharpening shop. The rink's not too far from here, so you'll see that in just a second. Right there. Lots of space out here. You could fit a car and some storage in here if you'd like, which they do. You can see they can drive in right here and still have lots of room on both sides for storage. Coming back into the kitchen. So that's a dining room area there, which goes right into the living room. Mini split up there for your heat and AC. Electric baseboard also for the rest of the heat. This is laminate flooring in here. It's vinyl out in the kitchen and the mudroom, which is good for any water spills. Off the back here, we got a covered deck, which looks into the back field. It's all screened in. The lot actually goes right, it's kind of a triangle, so it goes right back to that back corner there. So that garden space and that mini barn belongs on this property. Back lines the field, little hedge there, and then the fence. And over to that tree line there. So it is an oversized lot. We're sitting on a corner lot, so it's about a lot and a half compared to most of the houses in this subdivision. The subdivision's relatively new over the last 30 years, so not super new, but newer than most. You're only a couple minutes away from McCain Foods, which is just down over the hill there. Be the biggest employer in this town. Schools, the elementary school and the middle school are just a couple minutes away, and then the high school would be within 10 or less. Coming down the hallway here, we'll go back just a second. So this is the second entry here to that laundry room. So we first showed it through this door here from the mudroom side, and you can also access it this way through the living room side. And this is the other side of the mudroom here. And then down the hall. First full bath in here, also newly renovated. Same vinyl floor as the kitchen and dining. 3-piece shower. We'll go into bedroom number 1. That's a queen size bed just for size reference. There's a nightstand, little nightstand on both sides. So that's your Venmar air exchanger vent up there. Linen closet here. Another linen closet here. They currently have this set up as a sewing room. The owner does some markets and different things around the area. It is another bedroom technically. So if you can just imagine all these tables out of here, it would be a good sized bedroom. Windows are all in great shape, vinyl. And there is closet doors to go on that closet there, just downstairs. Continuing through here, here's the primary bedroom. There I am. That would be another queen size bed for size reference, but you could definitely fit a king in here. We do have an ensuite, 2 closets, his and hers. And then a full ensuite here. Also new flooring, new vanity, new flush. Shower's a little bit older, but it's clean and it's in great shape. We'll continue back down the hallway here. Both the mini splits are Cres brand, which is a good brand. They're not the made in China kind or knockoffs. They're good, and they're relatively new as well, so they should last you a long time. We'll continue down to the basement here. Carpet on the steps, but everything else is, this flooring's brand new in the last couple months. So it's also vinyl click. They have grandkids, so you can see they have some toys down here. That's a pellet stove, which they use just on the very cold days. Another mini split up there. Electrical panels behind those 2 doors. I won't bother opening them, but it's a 200 amp breaker panel, so that's what you want. Electric baseboards down here as well. Through this door, we have storage / utility. So we have a water softener, pressure tank for the well, air exchanger system. So it is on well for water, but it does have municipal sewer, so you don't have to worry about a septic tank or pumping it out ever. Coming down the hall here. Half bath here. They did mention right behind this little table, there is plumbing for a shower if you want to put a corner unit in there. They never bothered doing it as they finished the wall before, and they just never bothered putting the shower in, but the plumbing is there if you want to access it. So I would make it 3 complete bathrooms, sorry. Here's another storage room in here. There's your MB Power hot water tank rented, which is obviously common for the area. It's all insulated down here. So lots more storage in here. Through here, it's kind of the main side of the workshop. I'll just turn the light on real quick. So this is where they do all the frames and different things for their crafting. So it's a team job here in this house for the craft shops, craft fairs. If you didn't want to use it as a shop, it'd be another great storage room. And then down here we have the 4th bedroom. So this is a non-conforming bedroom, as that window is just a bit too small to be called egress. But still lots of space in here, and they've used it as a bedroom. I know their son uses this as a bedroom when they got older. Double door closets there. We'll just do a quick little run through the basement. We'll do another quick little run through of upstairs just so you get the layout. But plenty of storage, plenty of finished space in here. And everything's pretty meticulous. You wouldn't know they lived here for 30 years, that's for sure. Just under 30 years, I guess. Covered back deck again. Back into the kitchen. Laundry through that door again, and back to the main entrance. So that does it for Shepody Crescent. Any questions? Just get a hold of me.